Hey everybody, so today is going to be a mini plant haul, I guess, video. I went to my neighbor's house and she gave me some free plants out of her yard, so they're in a shopping cart right there. Yes, I have a shopping cart, and I took it out to my car and unloaded all the plants into the shopping cart and brought them back here to my little, propagation station here. So there's some seeds that I need to get planted in some cells, and then there's some seedlings that I need to get in some dirt, and then there's some larger plants that I can probably plant in the ground because I don't have a whole lot of potting soil, so I may plant them in the ground. I don't know, but let me show you what I got. Start here with these little tiny seeds. I had to put them in the tray because they were in my pocket. No, these ones were in my purse. I have more in my pocket. These little fuzzy seeds here are a pink Confederate Rose, which is like a rose of Sharon. And so I got a bunch of little seeds there. And then I have, hold on, let me see what's in my pocket. Aha, in my pocket is another seed head, and I believe this is from a white hibiscus, Star of Texas hibiscus, I believe. I believe it's in the hibiscus family. Anyway, hold on, I got more seeds in my pocket. So we'll try to keep those seeds separate. And I have my plant tags out because I need to name these while it's still fresh on my mind. Tag them or I'll forget. So, now, what's in the cart? What's in the cart? So many fun things. All right, hopefully you can see everything. Okay. Now, we'll start with this. I'm not going to be able to save this because when we pulled it out, we didn't get any root at all. But this one she called a Texas Star hibiscus, but it's red. This one was gonna bloom, and it gets a big red open face, like 4-petal hibiscus bloom. And I should have taken pictures while I was at her property, and I didn't. I'll try to find a picture and insert it. Really pretty, but this one unfortunately is not going to make it. But I did get one with some roots, so that's going to go in a pot. The leaves are beautiful. They remind me almost of like oak leaves or maple leaves, or I don't know. The leaves are pretty. So anyway, this is going to go in a pot. Need to get that planted up in water. It is really hot today. I got one here, it's a little bit taller, but it has a little bit of root on it. That one I'm gonna try to get rooted. And then another one, this has a pretty good root on it. Look at that. So we'll see. I may plant this one in the ground and just water it really well. But they are drooping heavily. I just got back from her house maybe 15 minutes ago, and so these babies are suffering a little bit from the heat. These two pots here, one, and then this one that's a little wilty, it needs water. This is Forsythia, and Forsythia doesn't do the best in Texas because it's so hot and humid, but I've been admiring hers for a couple of years. She's kept it alive, and it does bloom in the spring. So I may put this one back here in my little Zen garden area along the fence. Where it gets kind of, probably 4 to 6 hours of sun maybe, and I think it might do well with a little afternoon shade and then getting all that morning sun. So I think I'm gonna put the Forsythia along the fence there. But anyway, 2 pots of Forsythia. Okay. Oh, and then these are some little iris. She said that they get like a little white iris flower. And what happens is, and there's one here, at the tip of the plant, these little babies will just form at the tip, and when it gets way down to the ground, they'll just root in the ground right there. And that's how this one was. She had to chop it off. But this was, you know, from the mother plant. This one was at the end, and it was just in the ground, rooted. And she said it gets a really small white iris flower that's scented. She said it smells wonderful. So I got some of these. She said they're like weeds though, and I'm like, they sound like wonderful weeds. So look at all this sweat. It is so hot today. But anyway, I don't care. I got free plants. This one, she called it a Mellow Yellow. I don't know what that is, but she did get it out by the root, and it is Mellow Yellow. The leaves do not look familiar. It could be a type of hibiscus. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get this in some dirt, probably in one of my seedling trays. I'm going to keep these in partial shade, mostly shade, until I see them get rooted. I don't want to stress them out any more than they're already stressed. This one here is so exciting. I do not know what this is. It looks like a type of crocosmia, maybe. She didn't know what it was. She said she loves it. It's pretty, but it kind of grows like a weed. She's like, it just pops up everywhere. And that sounds amazing to me. So, look at this flower. Hold on, will it hold still? Let me see. I don't want to crush my Mellow Yellow. Hold on. Let me bring this closer. Bear with me. Oh. Okay. Look at that. That is so pretty. So pretty. Very nice and delicate. And I wouldn't mind if this was all over. Just all over. Why wouldn't you want this all over? And even though it's real hot colors, I love it. It's so pretty. And there's a bunch of them in here. There's a bunch. I could separate all these out. Yeah. I'm in love with this one. And hopefully I can stand this back up where I had it, because I had it exactly where I wanted it, and it's probably not going to do it. Hold on. Yeah? Good? It'll work. Anyway, real excited about this. I don't know what it is. It could be a type of Penstemon. I'm going to have to look it up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Anyway, I don't know if it's a Penstemon, if it's a crocosmia, if it's a something else. Love it. Okay, then down here, she gave me these bulbs. Now, she called these a coneflower, which they're obviously not a coneflower, but they are a type of lily. She doesn't know what kind, but it has a really pretty pink bloom that smells wonderful, and it looks like a lily. It may not even be a lily. It just reminded me of a lily. It was a pale pink, like a pale bubblegum pink, with some stamens coming out of the throat, but it had a beautiful fragrance. So I will try to find a picture. But I have 3 bulbs here, and it looked like the clump that she had, that it multiplies pretty readily. So I'll have to find a place where I want. And the place she had them was kind of in partial shade, so they'll probably go back here as well. I'll just enjoy them back here. Yeah, the iris too. The iris was growing in shade, partial shade. So I think a lot of these plants are just going to end up here in my little female Zen secret garden space. So excited about that. Then, now some of these things, honestly, I don't remember what they are. This is also another one of those Confederate star hibiscus, the red ones. And it's a real pretty red. It's almost like an orangey red. I don't know, it's really pretty. So that is actually still wet because this was near her septic. So, and it's treated, okay? It's treated, but yeah, that's poo water. Okay. What else here? Oh, and this matte mess is seedlings from her loquat tree. Growing right under the loquat tree. I'm gonna have loquats. So I've wanted some because they're evergreen. They grow really well here. Now these are just bibis, but they're going in the seedling tray. We're gonna have loquats. Okay. This, I forgot what this was. Oh, this is, I believe, the Confederate Rose Hibiscus. This is one that was growing, the mother plant, she had cut it down. It's either the Rose of Sharon, the purple Rose of Sharon, or it's the Confederate Star Hibiscus, which is the pink Rose of Sharon. I don't know. Oh, I don't remember, but I'm gonna plant it. I think everything's gonna go back here. I mean, 4 to 6 hours of sun, I think will be okay. Might need a little more. This fence gets a lot of sun though. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway. And what's in the dirt? Just some roots. Okay, that's all that was in that bag. This bag has some fun stuff that I can put in my veggie garden. Now this is a type of like garlic chives. That's what it tastes like, that's what it smells like, and it's just foliage. So I got quite a bit of root there. Some I didn't get the root. I may put those in the house because this tastes delicious and I kind of want to make scrambled eggs with it or a stir fry. Yum. So there's that. That's going to go in my garden bed. And she gave me a bunch of bunch onions. Look at there. Look at that. Aren't those adorable? They're little bitty things. And she pulled them out and she's like, yeah, they're pretty drought tolerant. She's like, just stick them, plop them right back in the ground and they'll be fine. And there's like a whole bag of them. There's like 50 bunch onions in here. And then the garlic chives. So love that. Those are going in my vegetable bed. And then I believe, yeah, this is the last one here. This is another hibiscus of some sort. This may be the Confederate Rose. I'm not sure. Could be. But it's very wilty because this pot is dry as a bone. She said she hasn't watered in a few days. We've had some chances of rain pop up, and right when they get close to us, they peter out and just disappear. All the clouds, boom, gone. We hear thunder. It gets real exciting, like, oh, it's gonna rain. No, doesn't. So I need to get these watered, all of them watered, and get the babies in some dirt, seeds in some dirt. This I'll probably leave in this pot. This one I'll probably leave in the pot for right now and just get them watered really well. And that's it. Oh, do I want to show you? I am going to show you one very exciting thing. Hold on. That I just noticed when I got home today. And it's kind of fun. Look what I found today. Look how beautiful. Look, it's a passion flower. And there was a butterfly. A Gulf fritillary was all over it earlier. Just flittering and fluttering. Now, she was taking a little drink from the flower. But then she just started hopping around to all the leaves. And wouldn't you know, I bet she was laying a bunch of eggs. Because this is, as I have mentioned before, their host plant. And I just saw a caterpillar a little bit ago. Oh, there he is. Oh. There he is. Hi, little buddy. So he's gonna eat everything. They even eat the flowers. So I'm lucky I got this one. This is the first hibiscus flower. Hibiscus. I have hibiscus on the brain. This is the first passion flower I've had this year. So, and hopefully the one next to it, this bud right here, hopefully that'll open up and not get chomped. That one's not gonna open. Something happened with that one. Anyway, there are actually several caterpillars on here. And like I said, she was flittering around laying eggs. So, if I can get him to focus. Hi, little spiky dude. So, it's kind of cool. I let them eat and have fun. And there was a cocoon hanging somewhere. And I guess it's gone now. It was hanging on this wire for the, you know, this obelisk. So good thing about this structure is the flower can, you know, the vine can climb up it. The babies can have their food. And then they can find a nice spot that doesn't get blistering hot in the sun. And they can just make their little chrysalis. Anyway, wanted to show you that. I'm gonna go back over there and get to work on all these free plants. Bye.